Good morning, Hoover community. I'm Dr. Costa. This is the weekly bulletin for the week of December 16th. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Lots of information to share. We got 5 more days until we go on winter recess. Please make sure you take advantage of all 5 days. Make sure you continue to learn and grind and do your very best. Here we go. We have a great wellness team with Mrs. Ruesga. If you're feeling some stress or anxiety about academic work, your friends, family, please check out the wellness team. We have Mrs. Ruesga, Mr. Fahey, Mr. Walter, and Miss Mary. They are all here to help you. Academic goals, let me get my face out of the way here. So we want to achieve 3 to 5% growth in literacy and math. Our climate and culture goals are increasing a sense of belonging, identity, and agency by 5 to 7%, and that's measured on our Pulse and Core survey. One of the things that we are focusing on this year is student cognitive engagement, and we're talking about effort, how hard you work, your persistence, how long you're working on challenging tasks, self-regulation, and connection making, how well a student connects new learning with what they already know. What I have here is the preliminary early results of iReady Diagnostic 2 that you just took last week. We have quite a few students who need to finish, so the numbers aren't complete. But you see that we have grown 13% from Diagnostic 1 to Diagnostic 2. That's fabulous. And I just want to remind you that our goal for math on the end of the year SBAC test is 30% or above achievement. So great job. We're making growth. We have another Diagnostic 3 in the spring. We want to continue to see significant growth like this, and then we have the big test, the SBAC test, and we want to get to at least 30%. You all are showing us that you can do it with this, with these results right here, so great job. Here are the literacy results. So we went up 9% from 27% to 36%. Early on or on grade level, and then our SBAC goal is 48 to 50%. We can do it. We're showing great growth. There's still quite a few students, again, that need to finish, but this is looking very, very positive. It looks like many of us are going to earn free dress passes. Looks like we're going to get to slime me and the admin team. We'll end up doing that when we get back from winter break because we don't have enough students finished yet. But congratulations, teachers, congratulations, families, congratulations, students. What a great piece of data here showing our success. This is our calendar for this week. There is no faculty meeting on Thursday, but teachers, you should have a data conversation, a data chat scheduled with an administrator this week. It's about a 15 to 30 minute conversation during your conference period about our Highlander students and their success on Diagnostic 3 and other assessments. We have a school site council meeting Wednesday from 3 to 4. I believe we have a site-based decision meeting this week as well. I'm sorry it didn't make it on this calendar. If you're on site-based decision, please take a look at the agenda. Students, some reminders. No cell phones. Please keep them silenced and put away. Slapping, chasing, playing tag is not allowed. It's not safe. Running through the hallways, running around the buildings, not a safe game. Usually escalates into a conflict. Please stop. Please do not jump on each other's backs or backpacks. PE, when you're in PE, you need to stay in the PE area. If you do not have PE, stay out of the PE area. And we also ask no glass bottles, no glass containers. They are getting broken in backpacks or on the basketball courts, in the locker rooms. Please, no glass bottles. Teachers, please be in the hallway during passing period. Let's remember to use every instructional minute that we have this week. Every minute is really important for us to achieve our goals. Stick around. We got some great video clips. Our basketball team went all the way to the finals. Congratulations. Please always remember that scholars make dollars and a difference.
A-double-O to the V-E-R. I say, yeah, we are Hoover. You know who we are.
I want to give a student shout out to Harmony and her friends because they've been so nice to me this year, and I'm glad I'm in the 6th grade.
I want to give a special shout out to Eris and all my friends because they're always there for me. And I want to give a student shout out to Uzui, Emma, Priscilla, and all my other friends.
I want to give a student shout out to everyone here, Maurice, Hazel, and Gavin.
Oh no.
I'll give a student shout out to Maurice, everyone here, and then Zoe. That's what's up. Oh, and Zoe too.
I want to give a student shout out to everyone here, Maurice, and my friend Damien in 8th grade.
I want to give a student shout out to Emma Rose, Caleb, Annabelle, Priscilla, Haley Walmsley, and Hazel.
Hey,
I would like to give a student shout out to everyone here, and myself, and myself.
I want to give a student shout out to Azion, Charlie, and King.
My student of the month for science is Tanya Carrillo Manzo. She's great. She likes science. She looks at science outside of school. She's fun when she walks into class and has a great attitude. Thanks, Tanya.
This week's Science Scholar of the Week is Aiden Neville. He did a great job. Actually, does a great job all the time. Turns in his work, asks good questions, participates. Keep it up, Aiden.
Hi everybody, welcome to Student of the Week. This week's Science Scholar of the Week in 8th grade is John Kogi Del Prado. He is always on time, he is always ready to learn, he participates, he completes assignments, he's helpful, and he's just an all-around great scholar. Go John!
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I was going to do that.
to give a huge thanks to our wonderful teachers here at Hoover who has been helping us. Thank you so much for all of your help. Thank you to the admin and the faculty for all of your support. And most importantly, thank you to all the wonderful students here on stage and who have performed. Thank you. We absolutely appreciate your support here at the Hoover Music Program. And let's give all of us a round of applause. All right. This last piece is dedicated to everybody, and I hope you have a happy holidays.
This week's Boys Athlete of the Week is Landon again. It's an impressive thing to have more than 30 points in a playoff game, and he did that. He helped us to get to the championship. Hopefully he and the rest of the guys have a really good game on Saturday. Go Hoover.
Ready. Those of you who are not finished with your iReady test, I will be calling you out during your PE classes from today through the rest of the week. We need to get you guys to finish, see how much you've grown since the last. We will be passing out free dress passes towards the end of the week, and we will be, hopefully, if 40% of us can hit that typical growth, we will be doing our sliming of Dr. Costa, Ms. Hong, myself, Ms. Breska, Ms. Lucio when we get back from break. Good luck, everyone.
Athlete of the Week this week is one of our second-year track students, Ava Ferris. Ava's athleticism is completely unmatched. She is an amazing athlete and student, and it was actually just her birthday recently, so happy belated birthday, Ava. You deserve it. Great job in long jump, and I hope to see you again next year. Bye, everybody.
Coach's wife was like, she was like, oh,